What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. This is going to be a different style video I'm trying out. I thought it would be cool to just go through and review my week of training. For those of you who are interested in this stuff, I do get some questions on like, what does my training look like throughout the week and how's it progressing? So I figured I would let you into the inside and kind of summarize all my weeks and put them up for you to check out. So some of you might enjoy this, some of you might not. Let me know in the comments what you think, but we're going to go for it and break it down. I am about 14 weeks out from the Toronto Marathon, which I'm running on October 20th. I'm looking to go sub 3 hours in that marathon. So we are still quite a ways away from that, and I have been slowly building up my mileage from my previous marathon, which was the end of April, where I ran a 3:10 marathon. So the big change in this training block is increasing weekly mileage. So trying to just get more time on my feet, as well as obviously up the intensity of some of my harder days. Just to give some context, I think like last prep I maximized, like my peak week was around 110 kilometers in the week, and I was running around 5 days a week throughout that block, and then towards my peak weeks more like 6 days. Since getting into this block of training, I have gone right into basically running 6 days a week and have really seen big increases in my weekly volume. And I expect that to continue as this prep goes on. Pop over to my Strava here and just see, like, you can see end of April. This would have been my race week where I ran the Mississauga Marathon right here. 42.45, 3 hours, 10 minutes. That week I had 85.2 kilometers total on the week. You can see this big week here was my peak week leading into that prep. Definitely did not do 170. I don't know why that says that. I wonder what happened there, but that was definitely my peak week. And then if you can see here, I had 0 kilometers basically post marathon. And then slowly since then, I've been starting to like build up my kilometers. I'm laughing at this Strava post here, final day of no running. Taking a week off is tough. But I've slowly built up, and over the last couple weeks, you can see here my mileage going up. So I topped out this week at 88 kilometers. I was supposed to get to 90, but I had a little bit of a challenge on my long run that I'll get to. But to kick off the week, all my kind of base zone 2 runs right now are at 12 kilometers. So Monday usually kicks off with the zone 2. My zone 2 right now is basically around a 5:05 per kilometer pace, but I do go off heart rate. So if I am a little more tired that day, it's not totally pace dependent, but so far that's kind of what I've been averaging and keeping my heart rate within zone 2. So kicked Monday off with the zone 2 12K, and then this week's my speed work was 800-meter repeats. So this was a big workout for me and a really good boost to my confidence from my previous intensity run. So the goal for the 800s was to hit at least a 3 minute on each 800, and I was hitting around 250, which is great. So the goal for this prep is to build up to around 12 800-meter repeats. Last prep, I think I capped out at 10. So again, starting to see some increases in intensity. The idea with this is you want to kind of hit your 800-meter repeats at like the goal time of your marathon. They call them, like, I'm pretty sure they call them Yasso 800s. Don't know how accurate it is, or like if you can hit that means you're going to run that time in the marathon, but it's a good indicator of kind of where you're at. So I was really happy with hitting 250s on that. Went to the track and did that workout there. And then the rest of the week, we had 2 zone 2 runs on Wednesday and Thursday. Again, both of those were around 5:05, 5:10 pace. And then Friday doing a 10K. So far right now, like the day before my long run, I do like what you might call like a shakeout run. It's a little bit shorter than what my base runs are. So I did that 10K, which is actually kind of nice after having run 4 days in a row. What I have noticed is like I'm definitely tolerating the volume, which is great. But by Thursday, Friday, like my feet are a bit sore, my calves are a bit sore. I'm currently strength training twice a week, full body workouts. So still getting in that, but definitely feel a bit beat up and a bit sore towards the end of the week. But again, really, really happy with how my body's responding to the mileage. It's a big goal this block to get the weekly volume up. And then on Saturday, had a 27K long run scheduled. So a lot of times going to my long run, I will up my carb intake a little bit, kind of prep for the bigger session. Was actually feeling kind of excited to go into this long run. I don't know why, but I was excited. I got good fuel, got a decent sleep, got up early, and pre-field before. I typically will do like my normal kind of breakfast that I'll do before a race. Got into the run and was feeling really good. My goal for the long run was to kind of push the upper threshold of my zone 2, like aim for like around a 5 minute per kilometer is kind of what I was going for, and maybe a little bit under that if I got it, as long as it was staying within my heart rate. Something I'm trying to do on my longer runs is just push that upper end of zone 2. And I felt super good, smooth. My legs were sore, but like I felt good. My heart rate was in a good spot. I was holding good paces. It was pretty warm towards the tail end of the run, but overall really happy. Ended up having to cut the run short, as you can see here, which says 24.8K. Didn't get to 27, and the reason is I left a little drop bag. I've done this like plenty of times. I'll leave like a bag with all my water bottles in there that I'll like switch out and have my post-run fuel and all that stuff, so it's like easy. I usually leave it where I start. And someone stole my bag, which is like pretty wild. Unfortunately too, I never do this, but I did leave my keys in there. Like I typically bring my keys with me, but I left my keys in there. So when I first rolled up and saw that someone stole my bag, I immediately thought that someone was taking my car. So I ran to my car. My car was still there, but I didn't want to finish the run because I was like worried that this person was going to come back and steal my car or whatever, yada, yada, yada. So I ended up not getting to 27, but I felt really good about it. I'll probably end up just like hitting 27 next week. Not a big deal at all. Very happy with the run, but lesson learned, don't leave your water bag around. People take it. I hope they enjoyed my 2 scoops of Stay Above Restore 9 that was in there that I was going to hit post-workout, which like super pumped that I even brought my post-workout shake, something I've been working on. Didn't get a chance to indulge in that, but yeah, don't leave your drop bag. I won't be doing that again. So that's unfortunate. But yeah, that is kind of the week in review. Really happy with this week. Body feeling good. Like I said, I think I topped out at 88 kilometers on the week. Was supposed to be 90. Next week, let's see, take a little peek inside here. Again, mostly about the same. This is a new style of workout that I'm going to do, so that'll be fun for my fartlek speed day. I'm not exactly sure how this workout's supposed to go. I'm going to have to reach out to my coach, but that's a little sneak peek into next week for you guys. But I think what I'm going to try and do is like do these little recap videos each week of just like what my week looks like, how I'm feeling, let you guys on the inside, if you're interested and you're building up to a marathon on your own, you kind of want to know what it looks like for me. I've been on this journey now for, going on 4 years of running, and probably within the last year and a bit, really, really focused on the marathon. I have the goal of qualifying for Boston before I am 35, and I'm currently 30, turning 31. So I've went from a 4:05 marathon 4 years ago to running 3:10 just recently, so on my way down. But yeah, I figured I'd let you a little bit on the inside, and if you guys have questions or anything, throw them in the comments of the YouTube video or send me a DM on Instagram. I could answer them. Topics that you guys want to know a little bit more about. I know shoes is a big question I get a lot, so I might make a YouTube video on that, but I thought it'd be fun to put these little review videos out each week. It'll be cool for me to go back, kind of like a little week in review. But yeah, overall good week, solid week of volume, body feeling pretty good for hitting close to 90K on the week. And yeah, we'll be on to the next one next week. So thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Make sure you follow me on Strava and throw me those kudos. I will throw them back your way. And yeah, that's all we got for today, guys. As always, I hope you're pushing it. I hope you're getting in the good work and you're digging deep. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.